Hey everybody, so this is going to be a shorter video today, and yes, I am talking about Paldea Evolved. I do think this could be the first $300 booster box of the SV era, and it honestly could happen sooner than most people expect. We already saw a sale today for $284 USD, and with Mayhem coming up in a couple days, which is TCG Players' 10% back sale in store credit, we could see sales break through $300. And this comes at a time where a lot of the cards in Paldea are taking large hits. You can see here, the Magikarp is already sub $200 again, just getting absolutely crushed. I mean, if you look at a 1 year chart, it looks great, right? But if you only look at a 3-month chart, not so good. So this card is still very strong. It's got a stable market behind it still. But again, like $280, that was peak Pokemon a couple months ago. A lot of people came to the hobby, bought singles. And you guys know, I don't deal with singles, and this is why. It's just way too volatile for me. I don't like having to track the ups and downs every single week or month of all the singles that I own. I would much rather just own my boxes, and if they go down, there's a reprint or whatever, hey, I buy more. If not, I know that over time, they're probably going to be more stable than the singles inside of them, and that if I wait long enough, I'm probably going to make money on them. So that's why I deal with sealed stuff instead of singles, but a lot of these cards are coming down. The Raichu even's come down a little bit, but honestly, this has been one of the more stable cards in the set. Same thing with the Tyranitar, maybe been hit a little bit harder than the Raichu, but still about the same price it was 6 months ago. So these cards, some of these IRs have held pretty well. Same thing with the Maushold. This thing's holding decently. Same thing with the Tinkaton. The Meryl's seen a decent pullback. Same thing with the Skeledirge SIR. But some cards have even continued to climb. Like the Heracross is now holding in that like 22-ish range. If you guys remember, and we can open this one up. I think this was like a $6 card 6 months ago. Maybe like an $8 card, something like that. So we did have a big spike there up to like 26, but we're still holding kind of where we were mid-March, I guess you could say, a couple months ago. So yeah, I mean, this card has climbed. It was $14 back in November, but if you go back a year, this thing was about $8. So pretty solid growth on some of these cards still. And Paldea Evolved really just is the perfect storm of an SV era set. For a lot of you guys, if you're able to buy boxes at $90 when nobody wanted these cards, that's awesome. But the reality is, at that time, this was still a very strong set, and people that were in the know and knew, you guys bought it. You took what was seemingly a large risk, even though it wasn't. And now everyone's looking at these cards inside. You have a Shinji Kanda Magikarp chase card. You have a Niono special illustration rare, a very popular trainer. Raichu and Tyranitar, very popular Pokemon. You have lots of other semi-popular and also cute-looking artworks like the Meryl, the Maushold, the Tinkaton. So it's not surprising to me that this set is one that people want to open and is selling around $260 right now. And again, it's just my personal bias, but I would much rather pay $260 and open Paldea Evolved than spend $220-ish and open Obsidian Flames, or spend $200 and open SV Base. Those sets just don't excite me. There's no real chase card inside of them. Even something like Twilight Masquerade that's now about $230, sure, you probably have a little bit better of a chase card with that Greninja in the set, but overall, I think Paldea Evolved is probably just a better opening experience. And it is going to be interesting to see what happens to a set like Twilight Masquerade when Mayhem hits here in a couple days. Same thing with Temporal Forces is going to break through $200. I would imagine. I think we're already seeing Paradox Rift break through that $200 price point. Maybe even sales up to, $215 from today. 2 boxes sold, and then yesterday we had some sales around $215 as well. So keep an eye on these maybe lower tier SV era sets. I'm not sure I'd call Twilight lower tier. It's probably going to end up being like 3rd or 4th best booster box from the SV era. But things like Twilight, Temporal, Paradox, even Obsidian and Base at this point, like all of these, keep an eye on these when the 16th comes around. But I do think the one that most people are going to be paying attention to is Paldea Evolved. And outside that, obviously, a lot of your Sword and Shield sets, which we've covered so many days in a row on this channel, your Fusion, your Brilliant, your Lost Origin. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. And honestly, even Crown Zenith, guys, which I talk about pretty much daily at this point, just because I think it's a really good set and I still think it has legs. Keep an eye on this in a couple days as well. Also, for you guys that are curious and are in the spreadsheet, I am planning to start tracking some of the SV era booster boxes I'm not sure if I'm going to do all of them out the gate just because it would be a ton of data to go through, but at least the first 4 sets for right now, I think it's important to start looking at those on the secondary market, maybe even throwing in temporal forces at this point as well. And I think my plan is maybe every like 3 months or so when a new booster box comes out, just to add one more booster box to the tracking. But you guys can let me know in the comments down below what you think. Again, thank you guys so much for the support on the videos as of late. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.